Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking into the disappearance of Katya Marie Lyne. And she went missing 1997, Federal Way, Washington. She was only 15. It says she was 5'3" and weighed 125 pounds. And then it talks about the clothing she was wearing and a description of her tattoos and moles and things like that. It says her first name is pronounced Katya. She's Salvadorian descent, has Hispanic features, but may appear to be Asian. She had a dental retainer, but left it behind. That's too bad. It says she was living alone with her father. They had a disagreement over school. She was going to one school, and she wasn't making good grades, so he wanted her to transfer to a different school, but she didn't want to, probably because she had friends. She didn't want to leave her friends. She left the residence about 9 p.m. Her father reported her the next morning as missing, and she left behind her shoe lifts, a security card, dental retainer, and other personal items. And then her father committed suicide 4 days later. He had been depressed because he lost a job. He was going through a divorce. His ex-wife, I think, was dying of cancer at the time. And they thought he had tried to commit suicide maybe 3 weeks earlier. They're not sure. So he was already suicidal. So anyway, they think maybe she returned home and discovered he was dead because he committed suicide and then fled the scene, but they're not sure. It says she was born in El Salvador. She was adopted as an infant. She was a professional model. She had an older sister in college in 1997. Her mother was suffering from breast cancer. She had many problems with her parents, it says, but I don't know if that's true. Because other places it didn't sound like it, so I don't know. And somewhere it says that she may appear much older than she is. I don't see it. Oh yeah, as much as 7 or 8 years older. So, if you have any information, whether you feel like you're not sure if it's important or not, contact the police. Let them know. Make sure they have that information. Also, there's a Reddit read-up on her. Yeah, 4 days after he committed suicide. I don't know if it has any more information. He was already depressed. I think it just says basically the same thing that the other ones say. So I don't know. And there's like 42 comments. Let's see. I don't know if I see anything interesting. Yeah. I don't want to. If he's already suicidal, I don't think there was anything she could have done, whether she was there or not. Because I don't think it's her fault, but anyway, I was looking into the Jane Does, and this is the only one I saw that could be a 15-year-old, even though it says 13 to 30. It's not that far away. And it doesn't have heights or anything like that, but they do have the DNA available. So, like I said, I only looked in Washington and Oregon, but this was the only one I saw that could be 15 years old. And it does say Asian, so I thought, well, maybe, right? And wonder what size shoes she wore. There's this Jane Doe that they do say she's 30 to 50 years old. I don't know who it is. It says 5'5", but I don't think this person was 5'5" because they wore a size 4.5 shoe. So I'm gonna ask this question all the time. A Reebok with a White Reebok with yellow and green trim, size 4.5 shoe. A 4.5 shoe. So, who wore a 4.5 shoe? I mean, even though this says 30 to 50 years old, I'm looking and gonna say, hey, did she wear a size 4.5 shoe? Because not very many people wear a size 4.5 shoe. And if she wore a 4.5 shoe, then I would check this one, even though it says 30 to 50 and it says 5'5". I don't know anybody that's 5'5" that wears a 4.5 shoe. I don't. I do not. 7, 8 shoe maybe, but not a 4.5. Probably a 7.5 or an 8, right? I would think somebody that was short and petite that needed shoe lifts might wear a size 4.5 shoe. I'm just saying. Anyway, don't forget to stop and pray for her family and her loved ones. And thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye-bye.